How I made my pearlescent moon wig and scythe from Past Life Session 5. I also did it with $0. Okay, so this is the ugly ass wig that I am starting with. It is so bad, and I started out by ripping out the pigtails from this wig, and that was a arm workout. I then made some wefts with the hair ripped from the ponytail that I was going to hot glue into the other ugly ass wig I had laying around. Let me tell you, this is probably the nichest cosplay I'm ever doing in my life, and I don't know why I had the audacity at 10 p.m. of like, oh yeah, I can make this. I can totally make this. So yeah, I started gluing in all the wefts. As you can see from here, this wig is balding, it's ugly, and it's disgusting, and I've had it in my closet for like 3 years, so finally giving it a new life, a new purpose that isn't just being ugly. This is what the wig looked like now that I had all the wefts in. It's not perfect, but it will do. Okay, so the next thing I did was actually style my wig, which my technique is hairspray, blow dryer, shape. Very, very, very simple. Now, the scythe was like the most last minute thing that I could have ever done for this cosplay. I don't know why I made it because it's really not that canon, but I always see Pearl drawn with a scythe, and I was like, I want to make a scythe that sounds fun, that'll be easy. Easy? Bro, the delusion was getting to me. It was at like 12 p.m. at this point. I thought, yeah, I can make a scythe. No, you can't. Okay, so this is how the scythe was looking after I glued like the blade and the staff part together. There was like a little bit of roughness. I hadn't like sanded down the edges to make the cuts clean, but like, you know, I was seeing the potential. It wasn't that bad for like spending an hour on it. Okay, so since there was like a couple of gaps with the blade and where the staff part connected, I used some leftover foam clay that I had to like fill it in. This didn't actually take that long. I thought it was gonna take a while. It only took me like, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes to do this. Maybe if I wanted more effort put into it, I would have spent longer on it, but like, I didn't really care. Okay, so the last thing that I had to do for the scythe was prime and then paint it, which is pretty self-explanatory. I primed it with a layer, and then I painted it. Painting it took like 2 to 3 layers, but overall my paint's pretty thick and it didn't really have to do like a million layers, so that was nice. I ended up painting it literally right before I got into cosplay, so I have a bunch of paint on my hand in a lot of the videos if you notice it. Even though this is a super niche cosplay, I had a lot of fun making the stuff for it, so thank you for watching. Bye bye.